In this video, we are going to watch about grapes cultivation. Botanical name of grapes is Vitis vinifera. It is originated in Western Asia and Europe. It was introduced to India by the Persian invaders in 1300 AD. Grape is a non-climatic fruit that grows on the perennial and deciduous woody climbing vine. It is a cross-pollinated fruit crop with racemes of greenish flowers, the fruit consisting of watery or fleshy pulp and skin four-seeded. Grapes can be eaten as fresh or used for making jam, juice, jelly, vinegar, wine, grape seed extracts, and grape seed oil. In India, 90% of the grape is used for table purpose. The rest of the grape is used mostly for resin preparations. With respect to productivity, Maharashtra stands first in productivity, followed by Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, and Andhra Pradesh. Coming to the varieties, Paneer Dracha, Pacha Draksha, Anab-e-Shahi, Thompson Seedless, Sarath Seedless, Sarita Seed, Crimson Seedless, Red Globe, KR White, Arka Shyam, Arka Kanchan, and Flame Seedless are cultivated. Soil and climate. The crop performs best in well-drained, rich, loamy soil with pH of 6.5 to 7. Soil depth should be at least 1 meter. Generally, grape requires a hot and dry climate. Regions with high rainfall and humidity is not conducive for the cultivation. It is successfully grown in regions with a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius and rainfall of 50 to 60 centimeter. Cloudy weather, high humidity, low temperature, and rain during flowering and berry development promotes the spread of diseases. Grape is usually propagated by hardwood cuttings, though it can be propagated by seed, softwood cuttings, layering, grafting, and budding. These cuttings are planted in pits with the spacing of 3 by 2 meter and 4 by 3 meter. In Tamil Nadu, usually it is planted during December to January. Growth of the plant starts 10 to 15 days after planting. After 1 month of planting, the young plants need staking and training climbing vines, which helps in the spread of the vine and facilitates operations like pruning, intercultivation, spraying, and harvesting. The common systems in India are bower, niffin, telephone, trellis, and hedge system. In Tamil Nadu, bower system of training is followed, which is also known as Pandal system. Here, stone pillars are used as a support and galvanized iron wire of 8 and 10 gauge thickness for mesh. One vigorous growing shoot is selected by nipping of other shoots, and this single shoot is allowed to grow up straight with the support of plastic wire stake. As they grow, the shoots are tied with twine and all tendrils are removed. On further tipping, secondary and tertiary arms are developed for spreading all over Pandal. Pruning. Removal of any vegetative part in a vine is called pruning. The grapevine is pruned to increase productivity, facilitate intercultural operations, and maintain desired vine framework. Pruning is done immediately after harvest. This helps in storing the food material in the mature parts of the vine. The removal of dried canes is called back pruning or growth pruning. In the month of September, October, these canes are pruned for fruiting. It is called forward pruning or winter pruning. For irrigation, drip system is adopted commonly in India. Irrigate immediately after planting on the third day and then once in a week. Withhold the irrigation 15 days before pruning and 15 days before harvest. Fertilizers and manures. Fertilizers are applied in 3 split doses. Manures should be applied twice after pruning. Foliar spray of 0.1% boric acid, 0.2% zinc sulfate, 1% urea twice before flowering and 10 days after first spray should be done to overcome nutrient deficiency. Manuring is done by applying FYM at the rate of 55 tons per hectare. Biofertilizers like azotobacter, phosphate solubilizing bacteria, effective microorganisms, neem cake, and vermiwash are being used to supplement the nutrient requirement of the crop. Recommended quantity of biofertilizers is 25 grams per plant. In vineyards, weeding is generally done mechanically. Frequent weeding is required to allow feeder roots to absorb the nutrients and moisture without any competition. Tractor drawn implements can be used for intercultivation and weed control. Weeding is done 3 to 4 times in a year. To improve the fruit quality, 20 ppm of gibberellic acid is sprayed at full bloom, followed by dipping of bunches in 75 ppm of gibberellic acid solution. At fruit set stage increases the bunch and berry size of seedless varieties. Shoot pinching is also done to promote fruit bearing and regulate the current season's growth. This is done when the main shoot attains 7 to 8 leaf stage. As a result, the terminal bud along with 1 to 2 laterals resume growth. These laterals are called subcanes. Buds up to the third node from the base on the subcane are observed to be fruit bearing. The grapevines are subjected to pest attacks, nematodes, and diseases. As a nematode control, application of neem cake at the rate of 200 grams per vine is also recommended. Alternatively, Pseudomonas fluorescens can be applied, which is in the talc formulation, as a control measure. The major insect pests affecting the grapevines are flea beetles, thrips, mealybugs, and stem GRIDLER. To control flea beetles, Fossalone is sprayed at the rate of 2 ml per liter of water. To control thrips, dimethoate is sprayed at the rate of 2 ml per liter of water. The release of parasitoid insects such as coccinellid beetle at the rate of 10 numbers per vine. The loose barks may be removed at the time of pruning to prevent egg laying of the insects. Mostly, the grapevines are subjected to fungal diseases, namely anthracnose, powdery mildew, and downy mildew. These can be overcome by the spray of 1% Bordeaux mixture or any other copper fungicide at the concentration of 0.25%. The berries start ripening from the end of May in early varieties. The bunches are usually harvested during the early hours of the day before temperature rises above 20 degrees Celsius. The yield of seedless grapes is 15 tons per hectare per year. Paneer Draksha and Pacha Draksha yields about 30 to 40 tons per hectare per year. After harvest, grading is done based on the size and color of the grapes to maintain uniformity in a package. Packaging is done in baskets made of thin bamboo strips or ventilated cardboard boxes or wooden boxes. After packaging, it should be stored in cold storage units and transported using refrigerated vehicles. The ideal temperature for grape storage is less than 4 degrees Celsius and humidity of 92 to 96%.